when I bought the house, I says, I'll never live long enough to pay this house off.
Yeah.
And I says, Jesus, it was $13,000. And within what, 10, 15 years, we paid the damn thing off. There's a lot of things, that you don't realize when you're young. We were making $50. She was making $52. I was making $50 a week.
So
now I got daughters that are making more. I'm making more in a pension.
So tell me,
my disability.
How did you meet Carol?
I met her through Johnny Bly. I went in the Navy, and Johnny Bly lived here in Wally Colby, in Waterbury, Connecticut. And I came up just to get the hell away from the restaurant, and he introduced me, and that's.
And that was a family restaurant?
Yeah, it was our Arts Cottage, my father's.
And where was it?
South End Road, Lighthouse Point.
Lighthouse Point.
And New Haven.
New Haven. Is that still there?
No, the restaurant.
What was the
it's
address?
A house. There's 182.
182 Morris Cove?
South End Road, Morris Cove.
South End Road,
yeah.
Okay.
I went to Nathan Hale High School in New Haven. Ralph, my best friend, still lives. He lives in East Haven. Jesus, this is unusual for me to be in the house. I'm just, I don't even. I feel. Why the hell did I bother getting dressed?
When was your open heart surgery?
4 weeks ago. It was November 6th, I think. More than 4.
You feeling better since you've had the surgery?
I feel the same as I always did.
Really?
I never had shortness of breath. My doctor that I had for a heart specialist retired. He went to Washington D.C. with his family, and he retired. And this new young kid came in. He's a Mongolian kid or something like that. And he says my valve has crystallized, and I'm in there with this kid for 15 minutes. And by the end of it, when I leave, I says, Christ, I'm going to be on a slab outside this damn office if I don't rush to the hospital right away. So I went into the hospital, and the next thing I know, I'm in Waterbury Hospital, a candidate for open heart surgery. So thank God I had a good doctor. The doctor was really good.
What was his name?
Fusco. Dr. Fusco.
Dr. Fusco.
And he was, I shook hands with him. I was surprised he did. They don't, because when I covered, I was in research all my life. I had top secret clearance, and I dealt with a lot of these research functions with the doctors and surgeons, heart surgeons. If I reached out to shake hands with one in New York, he looked at my hand, he looked at me, and he looked like I was a piece of shit. And he wouldn't even put his hand out.
Oh.
But Fusco, I told him, I said, you're brilliant. What the hell ever you did, you're brilliant. But I don't feel, hey, I keep hearing, do I have a shortness of breath? How do I feel? And I says, look, they were all asking me this way back. And I says, ask me this after you have this surgery, after I'm open up. But I don't feel any different. I had no shortness of breath all my life. I got up, I could do things, I could do what the hell I wanted to do. I was on the road, and I says, all of a sudden, this new doctor comes along, and I says, anything he's got that he wants to tell me about myself, I want a second opinion this time. There's no such thing as, hey, you're the judge and jury that I'm going to wind up.
That's right.
Because look at, I don't know, Denise DeSenza, Channel 3?
Yeah, I read about that on Facebook, yeah.
She was,
I watched her.
I watched her the day before.
You did?
She was on TV, and she looked perfect. And for her to have something like that,
yeah, she was young.
What year were you born, Tommy?
1933. May 19th, 1933. I'm the senior citizen in the family now. Everybody's gone.
Same age as my mom.
Yeah, we went to Ethel's when Larry died. We were at his funeral. He got buried in Middletown at the military funeral. I found out after I went on Ancestry.com. On TV, you send a saliva sample in.
Right.
So I sent a saliva sample in.
What'd you find out?
I get this. My three daughters get this letter in the mail from this, how the hell, Brigida. and she says that they're sisters. And I went with Kathy. I says, let's go meet her. We're going to meet her in Southbury at the restaurant. And I met her and I shook hands. And she says that, and I did. When I was working in Danbury in the data controls, there was this German girl. I kind of fell in love with her. And evidently went to bed somewhere. And she got pregnant and never told me. I didn't find out until Brigida was a year ago that she even existed.
Wow.
Maria never said a thing to me. She quit DCS, and I never saw her after that. And I went on the road, and I never met her again. And I got a saliva test that I did on the ancestry just for the hell of it. Next thing I know, when I read the letter, I spotted the picture of Maria when she was that age, and I knew immediately what the hell happened. So I have another daughter who lives in Milford, or not Milford. Where the hell is it? Up. Yeah, I guess New Milford. That's up. New Milford is north.
Right, it is.
She's New Milford in that area.
Yeah, Milford's on the coast.
Now, what's her name?
Brigida is her first name.
How old is she?
She's 57, I think. 54 or 57.
Now, do you stay in touch with her?
Yeah, she says we email.
Good.
We email. We went to. She came with us to Larry's funeral.
Well,
She knows the Brown side more than she knows the Cannavaro side. Is gone. There was only three of us. You know, me, Sonny, and Rose.
Right.
And when we died, the rest of the family is the grandkids, and we never mingled that much.
Is Sonny still alive?
Oh, Sonny died a while ago.
When did he die?
Jesus, you got me.
Where's he buried?
North Haven.
Okay.
Tommy, his son Tommy, got killed in a car
Oh,
accident.
we did?
And they were buried together. Tommy was only a teenager when he got killed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He got the car and he's on Merritt Parkway doing 90 miles an hour.
No wonder.
And they slid off the road, and the other kids in the car didn't get killed, only he got killed.
What about Rose? How did she die?
Rose died of old age. She was living up in...
Well, she was born in 28, right?
Jesus, you know more than I do. I have no idea when...
Yeah, she was born in 28, because she was born the same year as my Aunt Pat.
Oh, okay.
Well, on my mom's side. My mom's older sister was born in 28. And that's how I remembered the two of them were born the same year. So when did she die?
Rose died not too long ago. It had to be about 5 years ago or something like that.
Okay. So about 14.
Yeah, she was living with Robbie, the youngest son, up in... he lived up in Massachusetts near the border. Jesus.
Call from Vincent Burgess.